Let's get into our top 5 action movies.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right. So my number 5 is Toy Story. That's the next.
That was my number 2.
Motherfucker. All right. So number 5 for me is Dread 3D.
Which one?
Dread 3D.
Like Judge Dredd?
It's Judge Dredd, but it's another one.
It's a 3D movie. Does it pop out at you, or is it?
Yeah.
Your 3D.
Well, this type of 3D movie is like things kind of come towards you until your eyes adjust to it, and it's no longer 3D. Because every time I watch a 3D movie in theaters, it looks like it's coming at you, and then afterwards it's just like watching a regular movie.
Mm-hmm. Kind of just adjusts. Your mind adjusts.
Yeah. Well, all right, never mind. I'm gonna get into it. Because like when I saw 3D, it's like at the rides at Disneyland or Universal, it's all like it comes at you.
Yeah.
Right.
But I guess that's a different 3D. But I don't know that. I wouldn't know.
That's deceiving then.
Yeah, it is.
Because when they say movies in 3D, I want it to scare me because it looks like it's coming at me. Like Avatar, we saw it in 3D. The only thing that was like kind of coming at you was when those flowers or something or those lightning things were falling. Yeah. And that was it. Mm-hmm. Like I can watch it. I don't need 3D because of the way it looks. Like I can watch that regularly.
Yeah, but even if it's called just 3D, but like I just watched it standard because it was cheaper and I didn't care for 3D.
I didn't even know there was 3 Judge Dredd movies.
This is Judge Dredd? You're talking about?
That's what I asked, and you said yeah.
No, it's Judge Dredd, but there's not 3 movies. It's only this one, and they rebooted it, and it's a different one.
So why is it called Dredd 3D?
Anthony? You remind me. No, that kind of reminds me of when you said Ocean's 11.
I'm hella lost. Wait, I'm hella lost. Because when you first said Dredd 3D, I'm like, so there must be another movie called Dredd.
No, it's Dredd 3D. That's what it's called.
Okay, I heard Jed 3. That's
3D.
why I was like, 3D. There's 3 of them. I didn't hear it was 3D. I thought you heard me say 3D. That's why I was
like, no. You know what it was? You'll see this on the tape. What you did was you said, my number 5 is Dredd 3, and then you laughed and said 3D. So I think you were going to say 3D, but you laughed before you got to say the D.
We just talked about 3D.
Yeah,
and then you asked
that's what
me,
happened.
And then you asked me about the 3D. Yeah. And so when we were talking about 3D, I thought you might have known it was 3D.
Okay, got it.
Because I heard Dredd 3 too. You was like Dredd 3D.
And when you said that, it reminded me of when Anthony was all, hey, I was like, you want to see Ocean's 11? No, I want to see the first one. So it kind of like reminded me of something to where you're like, oh, there was 3 of them. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I need to see the first 10 before I see 11.
Yeah.
Right.
Goddamn, we got a long way to go.
Yeah, got some catching up to do. Okay, so Judge 3. Oh my God, Dredd
3D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judge 3. It's Judge 3. Laugh. D 3D.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, go ahead. Dredd 3D. What about it?
Well, like I said, like that was just a straight up action film. I didn't like
that with Sylvester Stallone.
No, it's with Carl Urban. The first one was called
Country Singer.
Carl Urban.
I thought he was a country singer.
No, he's an actor. He's been in a lot of like action movies. I don't know if you would recognize him or know who he's from. I said just Dredd 3D 5th action movie because that's what it is. It's a straight up action flick, blood, guts, action, gunplay. So, yep. And it actually has like a decent story to get behind and some all right characters. So, better than your average action film. That you don't give a fuck about anything but the action. Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
My number 5 is timeless. It is The Last Dragon. I can watch this movie at any time, and I love the action. At any time.
Just look past the acting and just watch.
I mean, the nostalgia makes me forgive the acting because the acting is horrendous. But for the fact that I grew up on it, I can kind of forgive it. That's why Breaking is still one of my favorite movies. Yeah. Terrible fucking acting, but it's like nostalgic for me. it's from my childhood.
Uh-huh.
So I can watch Last Dragon anytime. Right.
Yeah, horrible acting, but because we grew up watching it, we can watch it now. We could see the terrible acting, but still love it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. So that's your favorite, like fifth place of your favorite action movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, there was a lot of people that never heard of that movie until Insecure.
I'm sure, because there's a lot of people that don't care about black movies back then.
Yeah, no, but black people didn't even know about this movie.
Right, because some black people don't care about black movies. Until it's time to be down.
Because on Insecure, the last episode, they watched the movie at a drive.
When they watched it outside in the park.
And I was listening to reviews and talking to people at work, and they were like, "Oh, that was a real legit movie," and I was like taken aback. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" And these were all black folks that said this to me.
Right. It's because they no, it's like they grow up. I call them mainstream blacks. They don't really know about it unless everybody talks about it.
Yeah, but
nobody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga.
But at least like they didn't even know like things from the movie, like show enough or catches bullets with this. Like I was like saying things, and they were like, "Kiss my Converse," nothing.
Yeah.
Like, nope.
If anything, that's like the thing you should like know.
Yeah.
Is show enough. That
those terms, all of those phrases were used a lot by other people. But I've met people that don't know what the TV show Martin is.
That's crazy.
I just stopped talking to them when you say certain shit and they be like, "What's that?" I just don't. I'm like, never mind. I don't want to discuss.
Are you talking about drop everything and walk away?
Are you talking about black people that don't know what Martin is, or just people in general?
Yeah, black. When somebody white says it, I just be like, okay.
Yeah, no,
You're like, figures.
Yeah, nah.
Well, when you run into black people that don't know that shit, I just be like, okay, you know what? All right.
You talking about black people or
like
Jordan
black.
Peele? Or Jordan Peele
black. Blacks. No, not Jordan Peele. With them too, I just be like, yeah, I get
it. There's some people you're like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I just tell them to get out. Like, hey man, get out. I try to take a picture of them, like, still in a black place.
Okay, my number 5 movie is Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Oh, and that is a fucking classic. And I did not think about that. And I love Desperado. And then I loved Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Desperado should be on this fucking list. I didn't look it up. The Last Dragon? Desperado's on here. The Last Dragon's on here.
You want to put like want to have like an honorable mention, or
we'll do the fuck up list where I fucked up. This is where I fucked up.
Like this is what my list should have been.
Okay. Desperado should have been on. I watched that movie so many times. Once Upon a Time in Mexico, I watched it maybe twice or 3 times. I loved it though, but Desperado I watched hella times.
Yeah, for me it's the opposite. I watched Desperado a couple times and then watched Once Upon a Time in Mexico hella times. Johnny Depp was really what did that movie for me, because he was Johnny Depp was hilarious.
That's why I think I like Once Upon a Time in Mexico a little bit more than Desperado, because of
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. That comedy relief.
Yeah. And Antonio Banderas didn't really do anything for me, especially not even
in Desperado. He was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
When he came in here and killed the whole fucking bar. Are you serious? You ran out of bullets. He snapped dude's neck and was like, "Fuck yeah!" I still say it to this day.
But it's not on your top 5, Lamar.
Do the henchmen have any like automatic weapons? Because it took him a long time to reload those shotgun shells, and he would always do it hella fast and shoot other people.
Wait, no, they were reloading too.
Oh, okay. They just didn't show it on the camera.
No.
Okay. No, you know what they were doing. You know.
Yeah, no,
I have to show you. You know.
No, he's so fast.
Hey,
he's like the Flash.
Okay, so edit the tape, right? Edit the tape. Go back.
No, I'll look up a clip. If it proves me wrong, I'll look it up and I'll put it in there.
No, I was saying edit the tape for The Last Dragon. I wouldn't have put that on here before.
Take out the whole segment about The Last Dragon. Lamar goes last.
Okay. Can I be real? I think Desperado is more of an action film than Last Dragon is.
It is.
If I can be real,
but it is. But growing up, The Last Dragon was action film because all I can remember was the karate scenes growing up until I got old enough to watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought I had to glow every time I got wet. You swing your arms like this. You always think you got to glow.
I mean, tell you the truth, I would rather watch Last Dragon than Desperado any day. But
that's tough for me.
I was never a big fan of Desperado. That's the thing.
Last Dragon, love Desperado.
Last Dragon is hella fun to watch. And
right, I mean, because it got all the quotables.
Yeah, that's fucking like
Desperado. If you want to see some shit get fucked up, you watch Desperado. I keep Last Dragon just because it is. It's still it's the same meaning. I'm just mad I didn't think about Desperado.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with these lists, you're like, I forgot about that movie.
There's so many things. That's why I had to sum it down to like movies that were straight up action, because my list would be so fucking hard to do.
Yeah.
Right.
There's so many action movies I like. So I think I just stuck with the one where the action is like fucking gunplay, explosion. Yeah.
Right.
People getting killed, shot. So.
I actually wanted to watch Once Upon a Time in Mexico today but I fell asleep. I had a long ass nap. So I actually woke up not too long before this. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get situated.
Go to your
number. All right, Josh, what's your number 4?
So number 4, I'm just gonna have to say the whole trilogy because I can't. All the movies are the same, not good, but the same amount of action. Is John Wick.
So you just said the whole trilogy?
Yeah, I can't choose one.
It is like it's one long ass movie, so it does make sense.
Yeah, it's all the same. I mean, maybe 3 had the most action, but all of them are really good. So I'm just have to say the John Wick trilogy.
Nice.
I have not seen any of them yet.
There's no explaining. You don't need to explain that if you're talking about action. There's nothing to explain there.
I haven't even seen it, and I'm like, that's a good one.
it's an action movie that caught me way off guard because I didn't even want to see it.
You said it caught you off guard?
Off guard because everybody was like, oh, it's really good. And this during a time where everybody was saying every action movie that came out was good and it was just whack. So Sam showed it to me. I was like, Keanu Reeves. Then Sam showed it to me. I was like, all right, I'm going to shut up and watch it because I didn't like it. It was something kind of like it was its own thing. It was different. It wasn't like it was revenge, but it was like for a different reason.
Right.
And he already was a badass. So, and Keanu Reeves, I think he's good at that type of role. So
yeah, he's a beast at it. It's a good ass movie. That's at the top. Tasha, you haven't seen any of them?
Mm-mm.
You should probably just watch them all 3. Just watch all 3. You have that luxury.
It's one big movie. It also is how you do is like how the story continues. Part 2 is the story you're continuing and not trying to be repetitive.
Right.
With the first one. Same with the third one. Like they never run out of ideas. I don't know.
And the funny thing is, I can't even tell you which one is which. Like I've seen all 3. I can't tell you which one. If you said something from part 1, I would think it's part 3. I don't know because it's all one long ass movie.
If you say the one with Common, I'm like, okay, part 2, because that's the only one I
thought Common was in 2 and 3.
What's that?
You said Common is in it?
Yeah.
He's in 2. Yeah.
Acting doesn't change. The acting doesn't change.
Is Halle Berry in all of them?
She's in 3.
Just in part 3?
I thought Halle Berry was in part 2 into 3.
Nah, she's just in 3.
Just in 3.
That shit runs together for me.
Yeah. 1, there's nobody. I think Keanu Reeves is the only one that's well known.
Pretty much.
They didn't have anybody because, Lawrence Fishburne comes in 2, and then a couple other actors.
I thought he was part 3.
He's also in part 3. So. And,
so it's one long ass movie, but it's a good movie though. It's nonstop action.
Action,
I do want to check them out. Movie. What's your number 4, Lamar?
Kung Fu Hustle.
I thought that might be on your list.
You damn straight it's on my list.
I mean, that's
shit is action and it's comedy, and they do a great mix of it
all the way through.
At the end, it's like serious action. He's beating the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
That shit is like, I love it.
Yeah, that was a surprise for me. I actually really enjoyed that one.
Right. Come on, give it to me, Josh. Give it to you guys. Give it to me.
What's
give it to me.
I really can't. I mean, okay, cool. I really got nothing to say. I'm just listening to what you got to say. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I got nothing.
Okay. So just go into my number 4?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 4 is Starship Troopers.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I like that one.
That's a guilty pleasure for me. Yeah,
that is a guilty pleasure because that's one of the ones I saw outside the theaters. Nobody's really talking about it.
Yeah,
and then
same here.
I watched it on like HBO, and that shit was hella good.
You know what? I'd rather watch that than Independence Day. I might be the only one that says that, but when everybody's all saying,
more going on. There's more happening in Starship Troopers than
Starship Troopers is more action.
Yeah. Well, you get to see the aliens. They actually get to fight the aliens, not just the fucking ships. I was all like, cool. The aliens look cool in Independence Day, but you barely see them. Okay.
So Starship Troopers, like you were saying about the aliens, they show the aliens more than Independence Day, and there was so many different aliens. Like the one that stands out is that big, like beetle-looking one that would like shoot out acid.
Yeah, and burn that girl's hand off.
I haven't. You know, it's funny. I'm going off memory because I haven't seen Starship Troopers in so fucking long. But I know I loved it when it came out. When it came out that year, I watched it hella times, but I don't remember shit about it.
It was very campy. It was very like just over the top, but it was fun. Like it was.
And it knew it was. I don't think it tried to take itself too serious. No. I mean, there's some serious moments in it, but overall. To me, it was like, oh man, fuck this movie. Nah, it was cool. I liked it.
I liked it. I had no shame in saying I like that shit.
Nah, I watched it the other day and I'm still enjoying it because that's what it is. It's a fun movie.
I got to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on the third movie for me?
Yeah.
Okay. This movie, same guy that directed Starship Troopers, did this movie called RoboCop. I don't know if you've ever seen it or heard of it.
The original
first one or the second one?
The original one. The first one, I'll say. I like the second one.
I don't count the remake. That remake, I didn't even.
That was bullshit. That was bullshit. No. What remake? I know what you're talking about. That doesn't exist.
I'm just speaking gibberish. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
I'll edit it out. Okay.
Don't remind the people that.
But yeah, like back in the time where people weren't fucking bitches and say, "Hey, man, we're gonna put violence in our movies. We're not trying to be PC or whatever. We don't give a fuck. We're killing. We're showing violence.
Movie rated R. I don't care."
That's what it is. Yeah. And another movie where I said, okay, you know what? Cool story, cool actors, characters, whatever. But then when it gets to the action, it gets to the action. And
I had a funny story about RoboCop. I had a RoboCop toy, and it had a tape. And you put batteries in RoboCop, and you like fly the toy with the video.
Oh, what?
I loved it when I was little. It's like you fly with the toy, but the video's already filmed, so you think you're shooting the shit, but it's already taped. But they're like, you put batteries in it, and RoboCop, you control RoboCop, and I'm flying like this to the shit. I didn't even have batteries, but I'm thinking I'm shooting shit. I loved it. When RoboCop came out, I used to love that.
Yeah. Wait,
these companies knew kids were dumb.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, these kids don't think they're flying.
I watched that tape like 12 times. I thought I did the same shots every time.
Wait, so did you see the second one, Lamar, or did you like it? If you did,
I don't even remember the second one.
Oh,
I don't even remember the second one.
I actually think it's a decent sequel because he goes up against another robot like him.
So the other robot wasn't in part one?
No. The
big ass fat robot with the one had the big ass guns and shit.
That was a different one. Yeah, the one with the big ass guns. The one that shoots that one dude in the beginning, nonstop. Do you remember that part?
It's like they were doing a presentation.
Yeah. He's all like here, aiming at the big robot, and he does, and he tells him to put it down, and he does, and the robot was just like still saying, "You have 10 minutes to exit the building," and he's all running, everybody's all pushing him out.
Yeah. That was part one. Yeah, that was part one. Yeah, okay, so
yeah.
That's the one I like. I don't really remember part two.
I think I might have saw RoboCop when I was younger, but didn't stick with me, so I don't remember.
Right. It wasn't good enough to be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I just remember part one.
No, it's like I said, 80s. That was 80s action film. For me, it's timeless because I can still watch that.
I mean, it's a good movie. You can watch it anytime. I still eat applesauce like that black dude. I don't know why. He made that applesauce look fucking delicious. They was like, what does he eat? And he squirted the shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he's all tastes like baby food.
Yeah. That's how I eat applesauce because of that black guy.
Yeah, dude.
Applesauce is nasty.
I remember that shit. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, nah, that is straight up like.
Was it like Terminator before Terminator, or no? Those came out at the same time.
Nah, it came out after Terminator.
Oh,
I think
really? Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. Wait, it came out after the first Terminator or after Terminator 2?
I think after the first Terminator, it came out.
You know what's funny? I never saw the first Terminator. I've never seen it.
Oh,
I watched Terminator when Terminator 2 came out. That's when I watched it. I never watched the first one.
No,
I watched the second one first and then went back to watch the first one.
The first one's more like a horror film in a certain way. It's like a horror sci-fi film.
Second one had more like comedy. It had more lighthearted moments.
Yeah, there was
second one.
action.
The first one's just straight up like
horror. Well, because you're just like, fuck, man, you got two humans going against a robot. You don't really, they have a disadvantage. But now you got another robot taking on this fucking unstoppable thing, this liquid metal thing that's like,
he was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
So RoboCop, was it kind of the same premise? Was the first one, was he a bad guy? And then on the second one?
No, he was a cop. He was a cop that got killed on duty, right?
No, not just killed. Brutally murdered.
Oh, yeah, he got fucking murdered.
He got fucked up. They kept on, I don't know how many shots they gave.
Yeah.
It was like they're in Detroit and they signed a waiver to where like if anything happens to them, they can go to this thing called the RoboCop program where they like make him like a cyborg, whatever. So he's part human, part robot.
Right.
And then he goes out and like, do you remember the part where they start cutting off the girl's hair? The two guys like were like about to like sexually assault the girl, and then RoboCop comes and he has do you remember that part, Lamar? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hell no.
Like she has like this dress on, this little skirt, and he's like saying, if you don't back up, I'm gonna slit her throat. And then he's aiming between her legs, so when he shoots, it goes past the skirt and it shoots his dick off because she's standing right behind him.
I don't remember.
So I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm not cool with that, but motherfucker had it coming. But like, damn, how can you fuck with that?
Oh, he's done. You're out of the game.
Yeah. Nah, like, and his partner was all, I'm done. I'm cool. Like, cause they have like a certain montage when he goes out and he's like preventing crime from it. But it's like I said, it's fucking violent as shit. So that's why it's number 3. That's about it. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Like I can't remember detail for detail, but I remember when it came out, I loved RoboCop. When it came out, I fucking loved it.
Yeah. Obviously, you had the toy and you were flying it.
Flying, yeah.
I was flying that fucking toy.
Yeah.
Number 3 for me is Deadpool.
Okay.
The first one?
The first one. He was fucking... The second one was more funny.
Yeah.
The first one, he was fucking shit up. And being funny, though. But he was fucking shit up.
Yeah.
So the first one, it was unexpected. Like I expected it to be like a little violent, but it was just like over the top, and he didn't give a fuck about nobody.
Was it the first one where it was doing the whole slow motion thing?
Yeah.
And it was
but it was fucking hilarious. The shit he was talking while he was killing him, I was like, this guy is fucking.
And he got
hilarious.
shot in the ass, right? Was that the first? Deadpool got shot in the ass?
I don't think he got shot.
Am I mixing it up? I could have swore it was like.
I think in the first one he gets blown up in the apartment, right?
I thought that was the second one where he blows himself up.
Yeah, I thought it was the second one where he has all them baby legs he's regenerating.
Yeah,
he has like them small legs, or small hands. Yeah.
The first one they do the whole shit in the beginning, and then he meets the other people, right? He meets the other people that are like helping him. Yeah,
like the young girl and the metal dude, right?
Oh, Colossus and that. Yeah, that was
yeah. But no, I like movies like that when it's action and comedy, when they can perfectly blend both. And he's an asshole. So I was like, I'm an asshole too. So his comedy is fucking hilarious the whole movie.
Yeah.
Kept me in there.
It is like with him, it's like he is the same in every movie he's in, but it works.
It works. It's every fucking movie.
Yeah. No, Deadpool is definitely a great character for him to play. Yeah.
Okay, so but if I could take the scene from the second one when he goes to the Marvel house, was that the Marvel house or the X-Men house? That
was X-Men,
hilarious. Was it who was teaching the class? Was it Beast?
I think so.
He sees him. He like slams the door.
Oh no, they were having a meeting.
Yeah,
it was all the X-Men having a meeting, and they saw him, and they were like.
He was like.
No, wasn't it? Because he was joking about like saying, "Man, big budget movie can't release another."
He was talking shit.
Movie. Yeah, and then you see him and he closed the door. Yeah.
That shit was fucking. So okay, so number 2 I did like almost as much, but number 1 was more action. So that's why I picked number 1 as the action one.
Yeah, no, Deadpool. Those were fun movies.
They're fucking hilarious, but the action is right there with the comedy.
Mm-hmm. And if it's an action movie that's good, like don't downplay it with the comedy. Like either have it more action and some comedy, or make it equal.
Like Bad Boys.
And that was you said Bad Boys?
Yeah, like Bad Boys.
I think we might be talking about it, so we'll wait.
Huh?
I said I think we might be talking about Bad Boys at some point, so we'll wait on that discussion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling too. Yeah, I can sense it.
You guys can feel it in the air.
I know. I'm all like,
So we'll have that conversation in a bit.
So that was my number 3. My number 3. Go ahead. No,
it seems like every time we talk about something.
Go ahead. That was my number 3. Go ahead. Go to your number 3.
Okay. My number 3 is Avengers: Infinity War.
How do you argue with that?
I was actually going to choose that on my list, but I think that's just, to me, I would choose that on like my favorite Marvel films.
Yeah, but see, I even said like.
I mean, it could be both though.
I don't have a lot. Like I don't really have a lot. No,
but that could be on both lists. My favorite action, my favorite Marvel. Mm-hmm. That could be on both. It fits both because the action.
But that's why because I was like, first we went from like Avengers to Dark Knight to like all these other things. So I had a hard time doing it. Yeah. But
so you just stayed away from all Marvel.
Yeah, because there's so many like, Civil War had like one of my favorite like action scenes in Marvel. But it's not my favorite action movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Avengers Infinity War, that is straight up action. Like there's like moments where you rest and there's other action moments, like other parts. And what I liked about it is they didn't show every fucking action part in the trailer. Like I was actually surprised, like, oh shit.
Like a tax collector?
Yeah.
Fuck, I just spilled.
Oh, see, I didn't see the trailer for Tax Collector.
No, I didn't see that one.
I saw the trailer and I saw the movie with the trailer. That was
it. For Infinity War, it's number 3 on my list, and I'm somebody that was never like really big into the Marvel franchise. Like I'd seen some, but I wasn't like, oh my God, it's out, I gotta watch it. I think Infinity War really stemmed from watching Black Panther. So it was like, okay, I want to see what's going to happen. I watched Civil War and Black Panther and then Infinity War. So it was like...
And you know what? And the funny thing is, I don't really care about the Marvel shit like that. The reason why, Isaiah is all the way into it. And we always go to the drive-in. So when one of them come out, he'd be like, I need to see this, I need to see this. So it's like, I'll watch it, but I'm not really invested. Black Panther, I was invested in for some reason. Like that's what caught my
culture.
Like super caught my attention. Not
for the culture.
Not because I'm black.
Not because I'm black. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So what was the one before Infinity War? Was that the last one? Was that the
Thor Ragnarok? Right.
The one before that, it was Black Panther, then Thor Ragnarok.
Is that when everybody disappeared?
No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. We talking about
when everybody disappeared?
That's Infinity War.
That's Infinity War.
Yeah.
Right. So. After I saw that, then I was like, oh shit, I need to see the next one. I wasn't all sobbing and crying like the rest of these punk bitches. Oh, I saw the movie when it ended, like, oh my God. Yeah. Well, they took Black. I didn't give a fuck. They're superheroes.
I knew they were gonna bring them back.
Because it's like, I knew that too. But they were like,
kill off all these people that's gonna make you hella money. They're like,
wait,
oh my
people
God.
were crying on Infinity War or Endgame?
People were real life sad on Infinity War.
I was pissed because I was like, what happened?
That was my reaction. Yeah. Like, really?
And it just ended and was like, they all disappeared. What the fuck? Now I gotta watch Endgame.
Yeah. But then after Endgame, I still wasn't sad. They were like, oh my God, and they killed Iron Man. People were sad about Infinity War when Peter Parker got took. Because he was begging.
Yeah.
No, I said that was a good scene. Yeah, no, like I know he'd be back, but I thought the way that he did the scene, I was like, okay, I'm feeling his ass
off in that scene.
Yeah.
I didn't feel none of that.
He's still scared, but I knew he was gonna come back, and also after killing off,
he was Iron the baby.
Man, they're talking about bringing back Iron Man.
Yeah,
that's what
I was just like, stop trying to tell people to kill off people movies. Yeah,
somebody said
I did hear that. Yeah,
don't kill off the characters
because leave it alone.
No, how many times people complain about, oh, they don't take chances, they don't kill off characters. That don't matter because people are still gonna go see the movie even though the characters are still in there and alive.
I don't get sad off superheroes dying. Like I didn't get sad when Wolverine died. Look, you fucking X-Men. Like I don't care. It's your superhero. Die. Like, I don't care. You've been living longer.
You're not real.
Yeah.
You're not real.
I remember you said you didn't like the Killmonger scene at the end.
Which one?
He's all like,
when he got killed in the train track, and he said that stupid ass quote.
Like, yeah.
Hear me with my ancestors. I was like, kick him off this fucking cliff. Shut up.
I don't think Killmonger's dead.
I don't think he's dead either.
I thought he was, but the way
Lamar,
they are
with
Marvel is, yeah.
Huh?
Did you cry on Coco?
Nah, Coco was sad as fuck.
But they're not real.
But no, okay. I said this superhero. Coco, that shit was sad, man. He was like, cause his grandma was gonna beat his ass. If she didn't sing that song, he was like, please, Mama Coco. His grandma was like, I'm about to fuck you up for coming in here. That shit was sad.
That was sad. You're like, let him do music.
Yes.
Well, hold on,
I was like, that was fucked up.
So I do agree. Yeah, they're just characters to make believe. But sometimes if they remind you of somebody you know, or somebody like a relative you had in the past, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know no Spider-Man in my life. Fuck 'em.
Do you know anybody that acts like Peter Parker or reminds you of Peter Parker? Damn, Killmonger?
No.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
Killmonger.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, shit. Okay.
Killmonger deserves to die. He tried to kill off everybody.
That's what I've been trying to say. Like, why would you bring his ass back to life?
Killmonger was for the people, but then he was killing his people to help the other people. So it didn't make any sense. So I was like, fuck you.
Killmonger and Thanos both had good points, but their execution was still horrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, Thanos was like, okay, we're overpopulated. We got to do something about it. Kill half the population. Killmonger's like, y'all ain't doing shit for my people, so I'm going to kill people to get you to do stuff for my people. Like,
so I'm going to kill the people I'm related to help the people that I know.
To go back to Oakland and help them out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
The people that probably don't give a shit about me, I'm going to help them out. Then again, Wakanda didn't give a shit about him because they didn't even know he exists. So is at the same time,
Wakanda didn't give a shit about anybody outside of Wakanda. That was Killmonger's point.
But the thing is, they didn't know. They didn't know.
But even if they did know, they didn't want the chance of an outsider coming in.
Yeah.
They were
more concerned about taking care of themselves and their,
But that's how you get your shit fucked up. Once you open yourself to everybody else, that's how shit gets fucked up. So they had 1,000 examples of it.
Yeah.
That's why they called them. That's why they called white people colonizers. Because that's what they do. They come in, they fuck shit up.
Yep.
So that was their reason. They were helping people, but it's like, we're not gonna bring you here. We'll come to you.
Yeah. But
don't worry about what we got over here.
Don't worry about none of this shit in here. We'll come out there and help you.
Now, when they started to say that shit about colonization, I'm like, oh, they actually doing this in a Marvel film by Disney? Like, actually, because I thought it was just gonna be some generic shit that he was like, he just wants to take over for power, but he had a legit reason. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it to him.
Right.
Okay, can I go back to Infinity War?
Yeah, go ahead.
We are all the way left field.
Like I was saying, I'm not a big Marvel person. Like, some of the movies I do like, but I'm not a Marvel fan. And the fact that I was able to enjoy the movie this much and put it on my top 5 list, like, I can only imagine how Marvel fans felt about this movie. You had all of these characters in it, and it was still a good movie. Like, and it covered everybody. Like, they had all of these characters in it, all these different stories, but they still made it work. And it was 2 hours long? It wasn't even super long. Like, it was I think it was decent length.
Yeah, it was like 2.5 hours or something. But yeah, it was like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I really like that one.
Yeah, that's my favorite Marvel film to this day. MCU universe, not like the old school ones.
I don't know.
I know. I have to because people be like, well, what about Spider-Man?
Yeah, the people that do know it.
Yeah. What about X-Men 1, 2, and 3?
3, yeah. Yeah, like that's a different thing. Because if I had to say my favorite Marvel film of all time, it probably would be
Spawn.
No, Spider-Man. Spawn.
It's
not even fucking Marvel.
Blade.
Spawn.
Actually, yeah.
I like Blade too.
I can't even say Blade. Can't even say Blade.
Blade is Marvel?
Yeah.
He's a Marvel character.
But is it a Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is?
It is, yeah.
From back in those days.
My favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah, no, the first one, they didn't promote it as a Marvel film because they didn't think people would take it serious. So they just said it was straight up.
I like the first one and all of them because the second one, Wesley Snipes was kind of feeling himself.
Yeah.
Well, in real life, he was.
You know,
himself.
to me, part one, it comes to a point where it kind of slows down and it goes back up, and that's how I felt about part two a bit. So that's why I was like, they're good films, but I do have that one issue.
Yeah, part two was good, but I just because when they shot at him, he's like, you know who the fuck I am? Like, okay, now just
that's part
fight.
That's part
this
one.
This is not the Blade from the first one.
Yeah, calm down, just fight.
Wait, that's the first one you're talking about, right? When the cops shoot at him, he's all, motherfucker, you out of your goddamn
That's
mind?
part two.
No, that was the second
That's
one.
part one. That's part one.
I'm willing to bet money on this. That's part two.
I could have sworn that was part two also.
My hand. I'm trying to reach out my hand.
Let's shake.
Let's shake. Yeah. That's part one. Okay.
That's part two.
That's why they were making a big deal about the whole first black superhero with Black Panther, because they were like, you just gonna discredit Blade? Like,
right.
He came out however long ago.
Even they were in an interview with Chadwick Boseman, and they're like, how's it feel to be in the first black superhero with the main title? And he's all, well, no, Blade. Now they don't say Spawn. Technically, Spawn was actually the big first.
But he wasn't a superhero, really, though.
Well, he's an anti-hero.
He was, but he wasn't.
Really?
Nah, Spawn's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
So is Blade. But I mean, they both saved the world from like demons and vampires, so I guess they are heroes.
I guess you have to make.
Yeah, but he's like, he mentioned Blade was actually the first one, and then after the success of Spider-Man and X-Men, they're like, okay, now we can put it as a Marvel film because the Marvel logo is not on Blade 1, it's on Blade 2. If you look at it. Yeah. And I was like, because I thought Blade was just, I was like, this is a cool original idea, vampire, half human.
Yeah.
And I realized it's based off of comic books that somebody did in the past. And I was like, all right, well.
Yeah, no, I like Blade. Okay.
First Blade.
Top two.
All right. For me, it's going to be Bad Boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That's not Smith's nose. Hey. Okay. And I'm not. That was from the second one, but that's not my favorite one.
No.
Yeah. Nice choice.
Bad Boys 1. The movie that introduced Will Smith, because he was everybody knew him from Fresh Prince, but I think this was like his big like I don't know what you say, blockbuster big movie, yeah. Because it's Martin Lawrence. Too. Yeah, Martin Lawrence was already established as like. Because
Will Smith did movies before, but they were like really small movies, like Made in America.
He did Independence Day before this.
No, he did Bad Boys and then Independence Day.
Because remember he was in Made in America with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
And then he was in Pursuit of Happiness. No, not Pursuit of Happiness. The one where he kissed the guy. Later. 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Bad Boys was like.
It's him and Martin. Like that was his first. Because wasn't he just playing minor roles in the other ones before this?
He was like little like side characters. Yeah.
Side characters. Yeah. So, but this one he was like the second character.
Mm-hmm. And then you got both actors who are from sitcoms getting together and doing this action movie.
Yeah.
Damn, it was just.
That's also got comedy in it. But I didn't. So I watched it again not too long ago, and I could have swore it was funnier. Like it was still funny, but I thought it was funnier. Like it was more serious.
In the first one or the second one?
More recently.
First one. First one's more serious. Yeah.
Okay,
it had comedy in it, but
in the first one, Martin was more of the comedy relief. Will Smith was like the cool. I say a couple funny things, but I'm more of the cool, serious guy.
Yeah.
In the second one, Will Smith tried to do what Martin did in the first one. Yeah. Where he's like forcing jokes.
Yeah, I thought Martin, like he was the comic relief in the first one, but he still had that edge to him, to where he's still, but in the second one.
But it was more comedy than anything. So
yeah, but in the second one,
when you thought about the first Bad Boys, it was more about the funny shit that happened. It wasn't even about the storyline really.
But I thought the second one, Martin was trying to be the comic relief too much because he seemed like he was the one that was the butt of the joke or whatever. You know what I mean?
But it's only because Will Smith is trying to be funny too. So now you're noticing. It seems like both of them are trying to be funny. When in the first one, Martin was. It's like 48 Hours how Eddie Murphy is the comedy. It's like Nick Nolte is serious, but he'll say some funny shit.
Yeah,
that's what Will Smith was doing in the first one. Then the second one, he's just trying to be funny.
I think the second one, the whole movie, everybody's trying to be funny. It seemed like it was just a comedy. Like,
and it's only because Will Smith changed it up. If he would have stayed what he was, you would notice it like that.
Yeah, but also you got like stuff where rats are like fucking each other in the fucking house. Or do you remember that part?
I didn't like the second one, so I only saw it the one time.
And
I liked the second one too. It was cool.
I didn't like the second one.
It was cool.
And like it,
but like I said,
it's too long.
It was long as fuck.
Yeah.
But Will Smith trying to be funny, but it was throwing me off. It was making it to where now it seems like they're both trying to be funny. And they're trying to force funny scenes. It just wasn't working.
Well, I think that played a big part in why I didn't care for it, because it was different energies compared to the first one. Like I said, the first one was funny, but it was more on the serious level with funny stuff in it. And in the second one, like you said, it was like the comedy in the first one was more natural. And the second one, they were forcing it, and it was like, no, I'm not buying this.
Like the part where he comes in, he like Martin's on ecstasy, and he's all doing like this, like take the picture. Yeah, and I thought that was like, okay, this is kind of funny, but I wasn't.
No, that shit was funny. But that shit was funny, but it was still forced. So I understand what you're saying. It was funny though, but it was forced.
It was forced.
Yeah, you still laughed at it, but it was like, it was like the scene with the boy coming to the door.
That was the funny part.
It was funny, but
yeah.
It was funny, but it was forced. Because I'm looking at him like, what is? And they freestyle. You can tell they freestyle the whole thing, trying to say funny shit. So it's like it's forced, but it's a funny idea, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the action went on too long, and I lost interest. But let me go back to the first one, and explain to y'all why this number 2, because this is like the first like action movie I really got into as a kid. Like this was one of my favorite movies as a kid that I would watch over and over and over again and never got tired of. And when I watch it right now, I still enjoy it as much. You know, I understand why some people might give it shit and say this movie is a straight up 80s. Like they say it's a 90s movie that should be in the 80s. Mm-hmm. I see it, but no, I think
I wouldn't say that. I thought it was a 90s movie.
It is a 90s movie, but they say like some things about it seems like it was in the 80s.
It was early 90s, so
yeah.
I want to know what. I want to know. Well,
when did another 48 Hours come out?
80s, I think, like late 80s.
80s. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they're comparing it to that whole thing. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't get that comparison at all.
Yeah. Well, because
at all.
I think you got like people say it's a comedy because you have Martin Lawrence being funny in it, but he's not being over the top funny. Right. Like he's not being funny how he is in Blue Streak. He's just being that smart ass funny, who still has that edge to him. And it's funny, like the director, I can't stand the director.
What's
your phone
name?
Phone, I gotta charge my phone.
What's the fuck is the name of the director?
Michael Bay.
Michael
Bay. Yeah.
That was before all the explosions, right?
Yeah. This is the first movie he's ever done, and it was one of my favorite movies. And then all his movies he's done later on, I don't give a fuck about, especially Transformers.
Which
I don't
one?
care about that shit. All of them, except for Bumblebee. Fuck all the Transformer movies. All right,
but you like Bumblebee?
I said it.
Fuck
I
Bumblebee.
Like Bumblebee. No, fuck Transformers.
No, I've never
fuck
seen
all
Bumblebee.
that bullshit.
I've never seen Bumblebee.
You saw Iron Giant. I remember you said that. No, you said Love Bug.
Iron Giant?
You said Love Bug. You said I've seen it before. It was called Love Bug. And I was like,
damn,
nah.
I do compare that. But I'm just going off previews. It made me mad that they did Transformers and then they did Bumblebee. They should have did Bumblebee first. I don't want to watch a whole movie about the fucking Bumblebee. I'm sorry.
That's why I thought
you don't.
I don't give a fuck about Bumblebee or Optimus Prime. I like other characters that they don't really show. It's like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. I'm like, fuck, man.
So you like the nigga robots? What are the names?
I liked him before he was the nigga robot. I liked him before he was the nigga robot. Like he used to be like just the cool, chill one. And I saw him in the movie. I was like, oh fuck.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the nigga robots. The two Mini Coopers.
You're not talking about Jazz. You're talking about the
Jazz.
No.
I didn't like Jazz's come out line.
I didn't like it either.
Ridiculous. But I'm talking about the nigga robots.
Oh, you talking about the one with the gold teeth that say we don't do much reading.
Yeah, the Decepticons in the house. What the fuck is this? What the fuck am I watching? Your number 2 is Bad Boys.
Yeah, number 2 is Bad Boys.
My number 2 is Wanted. When Wanted came out, I was so excited after I watched it. I was like, this is gonna replace the Matrix. That's literally my quote. I was fucking juiced.
You're like, I want to bend bullets.
Oh, that shit was like, when it came out, it was like amazing to me. I did the storyline, the way they were shooting the bullets, everything was like fucking amazing. Minus Common.
That's a good one.
Common is the only negative from this movie for me. But the rest of the movie, Common. He's fucking terrible. He's the guy teaching those big ass eyes. I can't stand when Common's in a movie. I can't stand it. It's like they say action and he freezes like, so you want you bullet when you bend bullets. When you gotta shoot like you bend the bullets. Shut your stupid ass up. Why can't they find somebody else?
It's like he's reading the script on cue cards or something.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
and his eyes are he doesn't blink. His eyes are always like this. He does not fucking
Maybe
blink.
that's just his face, Lamar.
Maybe he's just stupid. I'm sick of it. Why does he keep getting these roles? Fuck Common. But the movie overall, like from beginning to end, when they slowed down certain parts and shit, that shit was like clean as fuck to me.
That shit had me cracking up because there's some parts that were like I thought were hella funny because I didn't know it was gonna have that type of comedy in it.
Yeah.
Like the part where the girl with the dot on her head when he's remember they had that
to her?
Was that in the beginning?
Yeah.
And they had that. I was like, what the fuck? That's what kind of made me like, all right, what the hell is this movie about?
Because then
I kind of set the tone.
That's when it shot through her head. Then they rewind it.
Yeah.
That shit was like when it came out. That shit was amazing to me.
Yeah.
I was fucking hella impressed.
No,
I literally went to work and said that movie's gonna replace The Matrix. Didn't work out, but I literally went to work and said that.
But I definitely would watch Wanted before I would watch The Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was fucking juiced by the one. I was juiced. Waiting for part 2 still. Not gonna happen.
No, and then what's her name?
Maybe
was
one of these
badass
days.
in it too.
Which one?
So what happened?
Who?
Angelina Jolie was badass in it too.
Yeah, she was a beast.
Oh yeah.
She was badass, and I love Morgan Freeman. Anything he's in, I tend to like. So.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go that far, but in this movie, I fucking Morgan Freeman, he's always in some boring shit. Morgan Freeman is the dialogue actor I'll be talking about, unless it's a
He's a narrator. He's a narrator.
He's always talking. But there's one scene from a movie.
I want to hear his voice.
You said what?
I'll speak for myself.
There's one movie I want to see where he's a pimp. He slaps the white girl. I don't know what movie this is, but I always see the clip. The white girl, he's talking to somebody, and the white girl says something, and he slaps her hella fast, like, shut up, bitch. And then he's still talking to the dude. What movie is this? He has a cane going backwards. It's Morgan Freeman.
Is this an older movie?
Is this one of his earlier films?
This is an older movie.
Huh.
But he's always old, so I can't tell how old he is. But he's talking to the guy. He's talking to a guy, and the lady says something, and he, like, backhands her hella quick, like, bow, shut up, bitch. And he's still talking to the guy.
I need to find out what movie that is.
No, I don't know. Go check it out.
I always see the clip. of it.
Yeah. Now, I liked, what's his name in Wanted? James McAvoy. That person.
The main guy?
The main guy, yeah. I think that's the movie that kind of made me.
Oh, his dad. His dad?
Huh?
No, the one that they were recruiting to be in the clip with them.
Oh, the main guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the one who just like he has a complete not a breakdown, but an outburst in his job.
Yeah, a meltdown at work.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
He sees his friend coming to the one that's fucking his wife.
And he grabbed that keyboard.
Yeah.
He slapped on the keyboard and the letter said, fuck you.
I think
that
he did.
Shit is fucking
I think
hilarious.
he did what like anybody I know would want to do.
Yeah. When he had that breakdown, I was like, please. Like, everybody at work thinks like that. Like, if you don't
For real, yeah. Yeah, no, he tried to keep it calm, and he's all, shut the fuck up. and he's all like, I think I speak for everybody want to say, go fuck yourself, or something like that. Like, he says it, I'm like,
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah. You're cool.
That shit was amazing. That's my number 2.
Shit, I might want to watch that again because I remember
all these movies.
I watched it hella
times.
times.
Watch them now.
I watched one hella times. I fucking love that. I literally said, you can quote me on it. the people that know me, I told them this is going to replace the Matrix with a straight face.
You know, you never know. Maybe. I mean,
not that one.
People said them sequels kind of ruined the Matrix. So, do you want a sequel that might ruin Wanted? If that's the case,
that might. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, because
I don't know where they were going to go with it. He killed everybody. So, what were they going to go with it?
I don't know. It was based off a comic book, so maybe they could have just get another.
Yeah, it's based off another movie.
I think it's based off like a graphic novel or a certain comic book. So,
okay.
You know, if they got a certain storyline, you know, source material, they could do it. But you would have to get James McAvoy back to me because that's him. And I don't know. He does a lot of independent films, so I don't know if he'd be all right with it. But you never know. Maybe we'll see.
I think it's too late.
I was gonna say I think it's too late for that.
Too late. All right. I wasn't trying to put your dreams, Lamar. I didn't want to.
Oh no, my dreams were crushed after the third year. Nobody was talking about it. I was like, yeah, not as good as the Matrix.
I was gonna say something, but I mean, with our list in case the movie's on somebody's list, but I'll save my comments till we're done.
I'll say this: I think Matrix came out like before my time. Like during that time, everybody's all about the Matrix. I was too young to understand it. So I didn't really think it was all that great.
Okay, you know what? The Matrix started off good, but then in the middle of the movie, I didn't care about it anymore. It's like it was still a good movie, but the Matrix itself, like the information and shit they were talking about, I didn't care anymore. I just thought it was a good movie. Like people were getting all deep, like, what if real life is the Matrix? No, the fuck it's not. Like, okay, you're going too far with the shit.
Okay, so I'll take that if nobody has the Matrix on their list. So what I was gonna say is, I think the Matrix was one of those movies where everybody felt like they had to like it, so nobody wanted to turn on it because it was Avatar. It was overrated. Like,
excuse me,
everybody.
What she said was Avatar is overrated.
It's for the cosign.
That movie got worse and worse each time I went to see it.
What, like, Avatar or
Avatar?
Yeah, I think there's certain movies that people don't want to say that they didn't like it because you're supposed to. And I
love Avatar.
I hated Avatar so much.
I liked it when it was called Last Samurai, Fern Gully.
Stop saying that. You say that every time we talk about it.
I will say that all the time. That's what it is. All right. You watch.
I love Bad Boys when it was 48 hours and it was the next 48 hours.
No, it wasn't. Wait. Did you want to say you couldn't see that comparison?
I did. I just tried. Okay. I had to do something. I had to do something. You can't just do that. Every time he says Fern Gully, it's not Fern Gully, it's Avatar.
Fern Gully. I swear, it's Fern Gully. Do you want me to make a video analysis on why Avatar is Fern Gully?
No. You know what's funny? While I'm saying this, I've never seen Fern Gully.
No, you saw the remake, Avatar. Okay, where I'm getting at is that, okay, you got the, what's the name, the white guy working for whoever it is destroying the forest.
Right.
And then he gets with one of the natives of the area and he starts falling for them. And he realizes, oh, I made a mistake. I'm going to help them fight whoever it is that's trying to destroy the forest.
Is Fern Gully when the guy goes with the fairies?
Yeah.
And the people are trying to tear down the fairy shit?
They're trying to. You remember in Avatar when they were trying to cut down all the trees around the area?
I see it.
Well, in Fern Gully, they were cutting down all the trees in the area.
I remember. I fucking remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a great fucking comparison. I just now thought about. I have seen Fern Gully. That's when they brought the leaf down for the water, right?
Huh? What's that?
Like the fairy was giving them water, so she tilted the leaf.
I think so.
Like the dude he needed water, and the fairy showed him how to get water off the leaves.
Fuck.
I think
that is it. I think
And then it had the bat.
Yeah.
Do it, Tosh.
Santana.
Do the rap.
The name is Betty. The logic is erratic. That's my shit, man. That is my shit. Anyway, back to so Wanted is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Oh, yeah, Wanted, Matrix, Ferngully. Okay. So are we done with Wanted?
Yes, we're done with Wanted.
Oh, so the Morgan Freeman movie is from 1987 and it's called Street Smart.
He was the pimp.
It says pimp hands strong. A young Morgan Freeman smacks the fire out of hoe.
Yes. They showed a clip. So she said something, he slaps the shit out of her. And then he goes back talking to the dude.
It's right here. Okay. My number 2, hold on, let me go back to my list. My number 2 is The Dark Knight.
That's nice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mine is Batman.
Your number 2?
I said mine is Batman.
Yours is Man of Steel. I thought that's what it is.
Wait, your number 2 is Batman?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, I said minus.
Oh, minus that. I think you said mine is Batman.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait.
I was saying minus Batman.
Is Batman the only reason why you didn't like The Dark Knight?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It wasn't the movie or anything else.
Literally, Batman is the reason I hate every Batman he's in.
Okay.
Literally.
I thought you thought the movie was bad. I was like, oh,
no, he fucking disgusts me. The Joker was amazing.
Yeah.
But Batman, fuck him.
All right, if you want to argue saying, like, to me, yeah, Heath Ledger was the best part of this movie.
He is. I wish they would call it The Joker. Like, they should have said The Joker, and the other one
there's a Joker movie. There's a Joker movie. You can have that one.
Amazing, too.
Yeah,
it's not with Heath Ledger, though.
I know, for real.
It should have been called Dark Knight, a Joker story.
Dark Knight, a Joker story.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? No, I didn't like that movie for Batman either. I didn't hate Batman, and it didn't make me not like.
I hate him.
I didn't watch it for Batman. Like he didn't make.
Yeah, he's all right. I'd still say Michael Keaton's my favorite Batman.
Right, he's everybody's favorite Batman.
Yeah, but Christian Bale, I thought did an okay job as Batman. I thought the movies were really good. I'm willing to like not look at it that way because
you know what it is. It's the same thing as Menace to Society. I'm gonna compare it every time. Kane is a terrible fucking actor, but Menace to Society is my favorite movie of all time. Mm-hmm. Dark Knight is great, but Batman is fucking horrendous.
Dark Knight would be on my different action list, but it's cool that we're not doing it so that we can have our different types of movies. So, to me, Dark Knight. All right, Dark Knight would probably just be one of my favorite films of all time. Comic book film, action.
Which one kind of is your favorite action?
What's that? It's his film. What's up? Would you say, Tasha?
I'm being stupid. It's not really a great comparison because Chadwick Boseman wasn't bad as Black Panther, but the Black Panther movie, I didn't like it because of Black Panther. I liked it because of everything else.
Actually, yeah.
So same thing with Dark Knight. Batman's the main character, but I didn't watch it and like it for that reason.
You like the movie. That's how I feel about it.
I'm starting to think like, because I like, Joker's cool. I liked Two-Face. Morgan Freeman's cool. Michael Caine. There's got a good cast in it. Yeah.
Morgan Freeman again. There you go.
Morgan Freeman, yeah. Who's playing the same guy, right?
Yeah, he's talking.
The same cool chill dude. But also, there's some parts in that movie that have me cracking up. And it's kind of like fucked up. Remember those? I'm going to make this pen disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of those like, that shit it was hilarious though.
Yeah. Or what?
It's him. It's him that makes it a great movie. It's not Batman. Fuck Batman.
It's Joker. He's right. Yep. Yeah. Now I don't think he did the worst job, but I can understand why you might not like the way he would talk with his deep voice.
I can't fucking stand
I think that was the one thing. Yeah.
And he didn't do that in Batman Begins, did he? I didn't care for Batman Begins, so I don't remember.
He did a little bit of it, but in part 2, he did more emphasis on the.
Because I remember in part 2, I was like, what is he doing with his voice? Like, is he trying to disguise it so they don't know it's him? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, they were.
That's what you're supposed to do. It's like you disguise it so you don't know I'm Batman, but fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did it in Dark Knight.
Well, I guess he kind of did, just not that much.
Nah.
Kind of more whispered, like he kind of.
Yeah. Was it the neighbor and neighbors? I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
But that's how ridiculous it sounds. The way they were doing it, that's how ridiculous it sounds. And I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah. Well, another one that he did, he does it in front of people that know he's Batman.
Yeah.
So it's like, why the fuck are you doing? That's the only issue I had. It was like, he's doing it in front of Morgan Freeman, who knows Batman is Bruce Wayne.
He doesn't want to break the character.
Yeah. I put this mask on.
I
put this mask on. I'm Batman. See? Batman. Not Batman. Not Batman.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah. But still not like, I still say it's one of my favorite overall movies when you got action, a little bit of comedy in there, drama.
Heath Ledger, he just didn't give a fuck.
No.
Literally didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and everybody kept on saying, "Oh, he's not gonna." Jack Nicholson's my Joker. They need to get him again. And then they saw what Heath Ledger brought. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. I told myself I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I was talking major shit about Heath Ledger being Joker.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw that trailer,
it's not hard to replace Jack Nicholson.
Was that?
It's not hard to replace Jack Nicholson.
It's not. But you know how like some people when they play a character and everybody likes them.
But he's so fucking boring.
He was Jack Nicholson having fun.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger was the fucking
boring.
Joker. Yeah. You didn't like him as Joker in the original Batman?
Jack Nicholson having fun is cutting grass. He's boring as fuck. That's his level of fun. Let's cut some grass. Yeah.
Josh, what's your number one?
All right, number one for me, favorite action movie of all time, Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Nice.
Yes.
Can't argue it.
I mean, I was like, I watch it every time I watch it, I still get the same enjoyment. I mean,
T-1000, one of the best fucking villains of all time.
For real, man. And this dude, there's no practical effects. This motherfucker looks crazy. Robert, I think Pattinson, whatever his name is, just looks like he's about ready to kill some motherfucker.
He looks like never gonna give you up, never gonna put you down. But that was his attitude. Regardless, I'm gonna kill you. He doesn't stop. He just did not fucking stop.
You shoot him, it stops him for a bit, and the fucking bullet wounds heal.
And he breakdances and come right back after your ass. Like, he doesn't care.
Yeah, man. He's got knives, like what's called sharp objects, knives, whatever it is. Like, this motherfucker will go, like, to kill John Connor and his mother, the two main people. Yeah. So, and then, to me, this is my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Like, this is, like, him in his prime, I would say.
My favorite is True Lies.
You know what my favorite Arnold movie is? Total Recall.
That one's good too.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll do one of those I watched when I was younger.
I'll do my top 5 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger films.
We can do that too.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That was my favorite action star growing up.
I won't have 5.
That's why I looked up. I said we can do that too. Then I was like, hold on.
No. I know you wouldn't. No. That was mine. I didn't care for Van Damme or Seagal. Okay. Terminator 2 for me. Lamar.
For me, my number one, Die Hard with a Vengeance, you son of a bitch. Said it in the beginning. In the beginning, you shitted on it. And I had to sit with this straight face like,
No, we didn't shit on the third one. No, we said that was our favorite one.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, okay.
No, and I mentioned that, maybe some people would say Die Hard as their favorite, like, action film, like, sort of action film.
Right.
But, I decided I didn't really care for it. Tasha said she liked the third one.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I can watch that shit at any time. At any fucking time.
Recently too, and it holds up.
It holds up.
Yeah.
It's like it's exciting. I remember playing the video game after that shit. That shit is fucking exciting. You know the video game?
No, wait, that was a video game?
Yeah. You're driving around as McClane. You got to make it in time and all.
You're in a taxi.
To
go find the bombs. Yeah.
Just like Crazy Taxi. The funny part, it's almost exactly like Crazy Taxi.
Oh, that game.
Yeah. That shit was hella fun. But that movie overall, as far as action goes, because he gets fucked up and he's still going.
Mm-hmm.
He does it in every movie. But in this movie, he was getting fucked. And I like that Samuel Jackson was giving his comedy relief. Like, he's naturally funny, and of course, it's my favorite actor.
Yeah.
And it's
Seriously
one of those
funny.
like beat the clock type of movie. So it's like, okay, how are they gonna make it? But I
riddles and
watched
shit.
it recently and forgot about things that happened in the movie. So it made it.
I still listen to me. The funny part is when I'm pouring water out of a jug, I'm still thinking of that scene because I'm still doing the math in my head. Because it's like we got 3.5 gallons here. We got 2 gallons here. Put it together, that's 4 gallons. I'm like, what math are they doing? Anytime I'm pouring water out of a jug, I'm thinking about that scene because I don't get how they got there.
Yeah, I was like, what? So, yeah.
Every time. Yeah. That's my number one.
That's a good one.
All right. My number one is Kill Bill Volume 1.
Nice. That's why you have the shit behind you.
Well, she's in there, but yeah. No, that's Kill Bill Volume 1.
Funny.
That was, I think that was.
I don't think we named like anybody on
Any
my
of
picture.
those movies.
None of those movies. And I think Bill, on your picture, Kill Bill is the only one in that movie in like
all
your
of
list.
you guys' photos.
Yeah. I just looked up female action stars, and of course they're all white ladies, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey, shit,
next time post.
I should have put the Fifth Element on mine.
Put all the characters from Black Panther. All the characters from Black Panther.
I didn't create this. I just looked it up. I was gonna make my own,
you picked it though. You chose it. You chose it.
God damn it!
What?
You chose it.
That was the only one.
No, there was more.
No, there wasn't.
I looked up black women from Black Panther, and there's a whole collage of them.
No, I didn't want
just
black
like that
people.
one.
I wanted black female action stars, so a mixture. They didn't have that. I have to make my own. I had to like download Pam Grier's picture, other pictures, and put them in my own collage. They don't have one.
That's too much work.
Anywho.
I'm trying to think, like, is there any main black, like, female, like, action characters, whatever?
Halle Berry, she was Catwoman, and she was Storm.
No.
And she was Storm. And,
no, stop. We got like 4 minutes left, man.
Taraji P. Henson was Proud Mary.
Yeah, I was gonna get that one. Zoe
Why?
From
Why in the fuck would you get that one? Proud Mary? You were gonna get Proud Mary?
That's her only action movie.
Have you watched it?
No, but it's.
Oh my God! If you watch it, you will forget about that fucking movie.
Taraji's good. I don't care about the movie. Anyway,
you watch that movie and tell me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my God! I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Actually, no.